Well,
We're live anyway.
we're live anyways, so... We got an ad, just one moment. I'm waiting for stuff to this ad to finish.
Okay. Penny,
Oh,
Chandra. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I have to point the other way.
yep, remember, you're inversed.
Yes.
All right, we are live.
Okay.
I think we're a little behind, but oh well.
Okay, well, welcome all to Fractured Moons. My name is George. I'll be your DM. Starting over here, we have Kat playing the half-elven card, Lilia. Down here, we have Penny playing the elven druid, Adria. And down there, we have Chandra playing the now Kitsune sorcerer rogue, Silvra. So last time where we left off, if you all remember, you had all gone to the village of Mudkin Glade because you were told that a devil had taken up residence there and had been making the town horrible. When you got there, you found the town running fine, but everyone seemed to be fairly quiet due to fear. Well, the devil seemed to be introducing bureaucracy to the town, and before you could raise your weapons against him, he told you that he wasn't the evil that you needed to fight here. There was in fact a coven of hags who had been around for generations taking children. So, in your ever good-natured self, you went off, found a coven of hags. When you got there, you attempted to negotiate with them, only to have one of them, Sarah, find out that Lilia has a daughter, Ianthe. Upon hearing that they now know about your daughter, the entirety of Team Genius went Mama Bear mode and killed two of the hags, letting one of them, Winifred, escape back into the Feywilds. The children stolen from the town, now safely returned. You have all decided to rest slightly before delving headfirst into the Feywilds and chasing after Winifred, just to keep the little baby safe.
No one touches her.
There's no just about this.
So we're going to start right at the end of the short rest that you took. Al, the skull, is just going to be floating around the church mostly. What are the rest of you going to do?
Well, Zilvra and Adria had a little conversation with each other, and we're kind of relaxing with each other during this short rest. Had a little talk. Much needed one.
And what's Lilia going to be doing?
Lola is writing a short note / letter to her mom / Doris, because she always sent the Doris. And so she's going to give it to one of the townspeople to take back to Esther. They're basically telling them what's going on.
Okay. So after the short rest, you head back to the small standing stone glade that the devil took you to before, which is the gate to the Feywilds. Now, the devil has come with you, the bearded devil has come with you to let you know how to get through. Now, in order to get through, he turns and tells you, what you have to do is stand in the middle of that circle there, close your eyes, spin around 5 times, and then say, I just don't want to be here.
I'm going to roll insight on that one.
Insight check.
Okay.
That is a 6. I know things, don't worry.
Insight.
That's a great way to start this, eh?
14?
A 4.
Al got a 7.
Hey, Al!
13.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Well, you know that sometimes you have to do really stupid things to go through portals.
Oh, Joe.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess my character would know that, actually.
Well, you went through the portal by accident that time.
That is very true. I mean, I did make a joke a couple times that her way of getting through the portal, getting to here, was by stuffing a bag of holding into a haversack. So.
I'm not doing that.
So, do you all get into the standing circle stones and start spinning around?
I guess so. So I was like, God damn it. I'm going to look like an idiot here. And then she'll do it.
Sure.
Al joins in. All of you can hear the devil just coughing with laughter.
Yep.
The next thing you hear is silence.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we just lost Penny's video. I think, Penny, you still hear us? Oh, there she is.
We lost one person traveling to the Feywild.
Apparently.
We lose traveling back.
Question is, how many are actually going to make it to the portal?
Well, you all start hearing his laughter, and after a few moments, there's no more laughter. Looking around, while you're in a very familiar-looking glade, you can tell that something is very off with it. Everything just has a bit more feel to it, as if there's more energy, there's more magic. You suddenly realize you're on a completely different plane of existence, which for most of you is a complete first. Zilvra, however, as well as everyone else, you now realize that magic beyond the 3rd level is completely capable.
Hey, too bad I can't cast it.
Yes, you are now in a world where magic beyond the 3rd level can be cast, which also means someone who's a caster, such as Winifred, may also be more powerful.
Shit.
So,
Oh well, backstabbing always still works.
looking around the area that you're in, it's mostly just forest everywhere, but there is one path that seems to be clearly laid out and is straight as an arrow.
Alright.
I'm the insight check of the path because it's just a Feywild.
Make an insight check on the path.
I trust that.
It's just a whole stream of mimics.
Welcome to welcome to watching us, guys. Here's the chaos coming.
16. It's a path.
Holy.
It leads through the woods. Don't step off it, there may be a wolf.
God damn it.
Zilvra will change her cloak to red for the joke.
Okay. Al will start floating down the pathway because there's nowhere else better to go.
Yeah,
I will follow Al.
Say, Penny, do you want to go or Adria, you want to go first or after me? You want to take up the back, or do you want to let me do that?
I can be in the back.
All right, so Zilver will go ahead of you and follow the other two.
Okay, thank you for that marching order.
No problem.
So, you go down the path, and after about 20 minutes, it diverges. There are 2 smaller paths that branch out at exactly 45-degree angles, one to the left, one to the right.
Are we going to keep paths in the wood?
No, there are 3 total paths. One going straight, one going right, one going left.
Okay, so
this sounds like a druid thing. Hey, druid, we're tracking someone.
In order to do this, you could make a survival check or a nature check. I'll give you both.
All right, I guess I'll roll for nature then, because
I'll do survival.
that is 17.
Survival or nature? I'll do survival.
Also, hello, chat. There's more than I thought here already. 8. That's pretty good, I think. That's more than I've had at streaming myself. So.
13.
Okay, and what did you get, Penny?
14.
14. So neither Zilvra nor nor Lilia are actually versed in tracking people, and it seems like, well, these paths don't appear to be natural. They appear to mostly be made, not even by the creatures of the Feywild, but most likely by the villagers. Adria, however, knows that the most traveled path is the one that goes straight ahead. It seems that it's not just one or two people who've traveled this path, it's often traveled in packs.
Packs.
Yes. Packs, as in groups of things. You don't know what, as there are no clear prints on there, but you can tell this is definitely a well-used track. And you know that these hags have been around in the area for a very long time.
Alright, Adria, lead the way.
What?
Which way do you think that you should go? Whether you should take the left path, the right path, or just go straight ahead?
Seems like most people take the straight path, so I think that might be the best.
Okay, so you'll go straight and we'll head right along. After about another hour of travel, I want everyone to make me a perception check.
17.
Al stopped to sniff the roses and then remembered he has no nose.
Aww.
Aww. 16.
9.
What'd you get, Zilvra?
17.
Okay, the 16s and 17s have it. As you're walking, you notice that there's some clicking and clacking coming from above you. When you look up, you notice that there are spiders in the trees. However, each one is roughly the size of the dragon egg that you rescued in the cave.
Oh, I hate this.
Now, actually, Lilia, I want you to make me a knowledge nature check. Just Lilia.
Knowledge. That's caught. 17!
Hey!
17. There's something very odd. Normally, these types of spiders, giant wolf spiders, would attack prey without any warning. These ones seem to be giving you warning, as well as they don't seem to be making any attacks towards you. They just seem to be gathering around, almost as if they're hurting you.
Guys, there's something weird with spiders.
Spiders are always weird. What's wrong? Weird with this one?
These types of spiders, we don't do really supposed to typically just attack you. And these ones are just like,
I was gonna say, if anyone should be very experienced with spiders, it should be the drow, or the former drow.
And you notice that there's not just one spider. There are multiple ones.
So,
and there are a few that look humanoid, too. Not in the sense of a drider, but more like an ettercap. So these things seem to be hurting you forward. Now, if you wish, you could try to attack them.
no.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So you're going to continue forward and just let them herd you forward? They don't seem to be attacking you.
Do we want
Okay. So, after another 10 minutes of being followed by these spiders and ettercaps, you come to this very large cave. Now, there's spider webs all around the outside of it. However, there are none on the path or covering the actual cave entrance itself. They just appear to be all around it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. Right? Oh, George is being taken away.
Good night, dear.
Aww.
So, what do you guys wish to do? There are spiders behind you, spiderwebs all around you, but a clean, empty cave in front of you.
Well, I'll look to the person who's versed with nature here and go, so do we fight them? Do we just let them eat us? I'm not a fan of getting eaten by spiders, so
Neither am I.
I don't know.
Al looks at you guys. Well, if we go in there and it can cut it down to only one spider at a time.
Yeah, but there also could be something scary in the cave.
Al starts floating off into the cave just to look in at it.
God damn it, Al. Huh.
I mean, one of you guys could try and grab him. He is
gonna try and grab him. Like, I'm never grabbing her child by the strap of my neck on the back of my collar and just reach out and grab him.
So, I want you to make a strength athletics check. That is not enough to hold on to him. You grab him and your hand just slides off of his skull and he goes floating into the cave.
Even though his strength score has flipped.
I thought, okay.
No, he's back to positive strength for right now. It's going to fluctuate randomly. When you traveled to this plane, it fluctuated back to his normal score.
Oh.
Would you rather him be smart or strong?
Definitely strong. Please strong.
Yeah.
So he goes into the cave, and all of you who have dark vision can see he stops after about 20 feet and floats back to you. Well, if there's something bad in there, I can't see it. It's just 2 tunnels.
More choices. All right, let's go. And so we'll just kind of stomp into the cave. She's already done with this place.
So after about 60 feet into the cave, you notice that there's a path leading to the left and a path leading to the right.
I'm being yelled at by people that we should have gone right. Or I should say I'm being yelled at by 2 of my friends that we should have gone right. Actually, I have a question. How much do the paths diverge? Like, are they kind of like this way, or are they kind of like weird shape ways, or how far can we see?
Currently, as you can see, once again, it's an exact 45-degree off, so there's 90 degrees total between them. And as far as you can see into the dark, because you only have dark vision of 60 feet and no other big light source.
Actually,
go straight.
I will cast Dancing Lights.
Okay.
Into one of the paths, 120 feet away. Actually, I want to make sure. Yeah, 100.
You send it to the left path or the right path?
Send it to the right path first. 120
you send it into the right path, and you see that it curves slightly. So I'm going to use north as straightforward.
Yep.
So it's going northwest for about 80 feet, and then it curves north.
All right, and then she'll bring them back. She'll kind of take them away and then recast them into the left path, 120 feet away.
So you actually cannot see them at this point, as you see that they're around a bend. Oh. Down the left path, it goes another 80 feet northeast and then turns immediately east.
All right. So, look, doesn't look like anything big and scary's there, but Which way you guys want to go? Right or left?
Ooh, I forgot one thing. I'll be right back while you guys make that choice.
All right. But yeah, so guys, you want to go right or left? Like I said, I've been yelled at by the chat or by a couple chat people that we should go right. So maybe we should listen to them.
What's going to chat?
I've gotten Red has been saying right is always right, and I have Batsy also saying right. So
Oh my god, there are people in the chat?
yes, there are. I've been talking with them.
There are people are watching us.
We have 9 viewers right now. One of them is me, I think.
Continue on with the game.
So let's go right. Let's listen to chat.
Okay.
Let's go right. We'll please the people for now.
Okay. I'm just setting something up in front of me because this is going to need a big visual aid for myself. So you head right. After 80 feet, it turns northward. After another 40 feet, you come to a large wooden door. It's very nondescript. Almost suspiciously nondescript. And stop, Keenan.
Oh, bye, birdie. Oh, hey, 10 people now watching us. So I don't know if that's one of you two logging on to it.
Okay, so, as I said, the door is fairly nondescript, suspiciously nondescript. Even the handle is very nondescript. It's just bronze, and it just looks like a loop handle.
Can I check it for traps?
Go for it. Make me a search check, is that?
I mean, there's no search check, so what do you want?
Give me a perception check. Investigation check.
Thank you. That is a 20 of the natural variety. First one.
There are no traps on the door.
Damn it.
I'm changing my traps, I swear to God.
I searched for invisible traps. I'm kidding. Is it locked or is it unlocked?
There's no locking mechanism.
All right.
It looks as if it's just closed and you can just push it open.
I say, hey Al, can you open the door?
His spectral hand floats forward, grabs the door, and opens it.
Perfect. And then she'll kind of hide behind. Good job, Al. We're proud of you.
He just looks at you blankly. You can tell it's a stare of, really?
We're proud of you, Al. We're proud of you.
He floats into the room. Since he's the one who opened it, he feels he gets to go first.
We wanted him to go first.
You all follow him into the room.
Yeah, Zilver will follow after everyone else has gone through, though.
So, as Zilvera as you all enter the room, you notice that there are mirrors. As you all get into the room, the door behind you closes, and you notice that there are 7 total mirrors.
What?
You're in a 7-sided room. Each side is just a plain, flat mirror. On the bottom of the room, and the room is about 20 feet by 20 feet. On the bottom, there's a small little plaque. So does anyone here speak Sylvan?
Nope. I speak Elvish.
Damn it.
So Al is going to read this out as he can speak Sylvan.
That's my... Oh, I cannot.
He reads out, choose one, pass through, a new place you may be. Choose the same, pass through, where you are, whoever knows.
God, you gave us a puzzle.
Say, Zilver say, I do not like the sound of this, but we might have to split up.
That's a really dumb idea.
So you want to try to go through the... So hold on, what's your plan then? Do you want to try the door?
Let's figure out what that plot thing means first.
Zilver, Zilver will start searching, like looking around the room to see if there's anything they missed.
Make an investigation check.
That is a 21.
21. So looking around, no, there is absolutely room.
You cut out there, George.
There is absolutely nothing else in this room. The mirrors themselves, however, when you take a closer look, they don't go all the way to the floor or even meet. It looks as if these mirrors are just attached to the back of what look like doors.
Huh.
Guys.
Do they look movable?
Oh, you could probably open one of them if you try.
Silver will open one.
Which one are you going to open?
She'll open. I'll just say she opens up the northern, the most northern one, like from up right straight forward.
Very sorry about that. The way I wrote it out, there are a total of 8, not 7. Sorry. So you go to the one that's directly across from where you entered.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 2. Let me just check my notes on that.
I might be doing a dumb here, but... Welcome to... I mean, let's be honest here. Silver doesn't have any time for this. She's tired of this place.
Okay. You open the door, and about 40 feet in front of you is bars. Cage bars.
She'll close the door and go, well, there's bars back there, so...
As you close the door, make a perception check, and then a reflex save, and then a dexterity save.
Sorry, perception is 11. Dex save...
Actually, you don't need to make the dex save.
Oh, no. Oh, joy.
Okay.
You can't die again.
Watch me.
Okay.
No.
Thank you. Now, what do you guys try and do?
Always try to see if she can figure out what the stuff on the plaque meant.
I think it means we can't go through the same mirror. We all have to.
I hate this.
So what happened to Silver? Yeah, I say, what happens to Silver? I'm waiting.
Nothing. Oh, nothing happened to Silver. She opens the door, sees the cage bars, closes the door. That was it.
Okay, then. So, like, guys, this is weird. I don't like this.
Can you hear me now, Kat?
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay.
So, you guys want to try another door?
Sure.
Do you want me to open it? Or who wants to open the next one?
Just so you guys know, the plaque, the way it's written, when you walked into the room from the initial door, it was as you could read it from there, just to give yourself some orientation.
Okay.
So the one that Zilvra opened, she would have been reading that right. If she came in from that door, she'd be reading that exactly upside down.
Okay. So, and the one door we came in, is it now a mirror?
Yes, there's a mirror on the back of that one.
Okay.
Because remember, you opened it inwards.
Okay.
I will open the westernmost door, so on this side.
Okay, you're going to open the westernmost door. You open it, and 40 feet down the hall, you see cage bars. Make a perception check.
Hey guys, I think we're barred from entry.
17. You notice that there is a figure past the bars, and it almost looks like the figure is in the cell. The way that the bars are and how small the room beyond looks. Would you like to get closer?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Does anyone else follow Lilia down the pathway?
Can I put my foot in the way of the door so it doesn't close on her?
The door doesn't seem to be sliding closed at all. Now that it's open, it seems to be stuck in place open until you try to close it.
I'd rather still have my foot there.
I'd suggest against putting your foot there. The last thing we need is that door slamming shut and smashing your foot in half.
But I also don't want it to close on the...
Then hold it open. Don't put your foot between it. Please. Oh, you were just lagging there, Cat?
So maybe I'll suggest actually Al takes out one of the green dragons and with the hand and his skull bashes it underneath the door so it's a makeshift
That's
door.
better. That's a smarter idea.
Yeah.
So, who's going to stay in the room of mirrors and who's going to follow?
Zilver will stay in the room. She's convinced that if we go down the same thing, we're going to die, so...
Al's going to follow Lilia because he's not ready to go. Well, that's what happens as a god's parent. If Ianthe's parents dies, he has to take over, and he's not ready.
He'll just die with her instead. Then he doesn't have to take care of her.
You found out his plan.
It wasn't a very bright one. He has his normal intelligence again.
So you head down the pathway, and you get right up to the bars, or you get close to the bars, and you see that the figure sitting in there is what appears to be a mostly naked human, but very dirty and ragged. His hair is grown very long, and he seems to be just a complete wild man, it looks like. As you approach, he looks up at you, sniffs. You're not her.
Who's her?
You're not any of them.
The hags?
Yes, you're not a hag.
Yeah, we're looking for one of them.
Well, I can show you to them. I know where she is in here.
Who are you exactly? How did you get here?
Get here. I don't know. Where is here? I don't remember how long I've been here. All I know is this place.
What's your name?
He looks around as if confused by the question. Name. Yes, I did have a name. He seems to not know his name.
Right now, how you feel about being Ralph?
Ralph. If that's what you'll call me.
Oh, while this is going on, Zilver will check the door we came through, kind of open it and peek in.
You attempt to open the door. The door is stuck fast.
She'll try another one, the one right beside it. To the right.
That one is stuck fast.
Okay, so Zilver will say, "Hey, it seems like if the one door is open, the other doors are stuck."
Yes, stuck. That room stuck. You will be too.
I don't like that.
That's foreboding.
The room, it changes. Always changing.
Zilver will look at Adria and go, can you see anything in here? Can you see any, like, footprints, any, like, walked paths and such like that?
My face hurts this morning. Just bring it down.
Sorry.
Penny, there you are. You're back, Penny.
Make a survival check.
I asked her to see if there's any, like, tracks or anything in here.
Okay. Yes. So that would be a survival check.
Uh-oh. I don't... is that a natural 1?
Penny.
We can't hear you, Penny. You're muted. Or something.
No.
What did you roll total?
18.
Oh, thank God.
18. We have no clue what that expression was for then. 18. There are no tracks. This is a very clean room. However, you do notice that there are a lot of scuff marks all over the place, as if all the doors have been opened and closed frequently. He looks at you. No door is the same twice.
Okay. Actually, Zilver will look into the mirror. Check out the mirror. Kind of look at herself in the reflection.
Which one do you do that on? So we'll start the one you came in from, the southmost one. That is number 1, and going clockwise, it goes up to 8.
So she'll do the one she just checked out, which is from number 1, directly right of number 1. So it'll be
number 2.
No, number 8.
Number 8, right? So you look through number 8. It's a mirror. It's a nice mirror.
Nothing different about my appearance in it, aside from the fact that I'm a kitsune, which is weird still, probably.
Nope. Just a kitsune staring back at you. That's it.
You need a werefox, right?
But yes, the rest of you think that she's a werefox.
She'll go check out the next one. She'll check out east. So number 7.
Oh, number 7. So that's actually the one that's currently open.
Okay, so she'll still, can she look through the mirror at that point?
You look at the mirror. It's a mirror.
All right, she'll just keep checking them, like going from set to 6.
Hold on, I have to check what save it is.
Al, can you come here for a second?
Where are you currently?
Probably in front of the door.
Who's door?
Your door.
Yeah, the one that Lilia went in.
Okay, so Al floats over to door number 7, which is the one that's currently open. Yeah, what can I do for you?
I thought he went with Lilia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He floats back down the passageway.
And nothing happens?
Yeah, nothing happens when he comes back in.
Do I notice anything in the next mirror?
Hold on, I'm getting...
Okay. Sorry. Oh, George is frozen. For anyone else but me?
No.
Oh, there. I heard his voice, so... There you go, you're back.
Silvra, make a charisma saving throw.
I'm good at these! 18.
18. Okay. You continue your way around all the mirrors, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay, Lola is gonna look at Ralph and be like, okay, you said you know how to find her.
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
How do you find her?
I can smell her evil. Where she is. He's just jabbing his nose back.
Can I insight check to see if I think this guy's telling the truth about his absolutely just batshit?
I mean,
Go on.
you probably get the answer of yes to both of those.
$17.
17. Yes, he's telling the truth. He can find her. And yes, just from your short interaction with him, he doesn't appear to be the most stable-minded.
Really? Okay, does there seem to be a way to get him out?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is. The cage that he's in has a padlock on it, and the key is hanging up on the wall about 3 feet away.
Would you say out loud that we could hear that you were planning to let him out? Or would you just think this in your mind?
Just think this in my
Oh,
mind.
God.
Okay, are you gonna release him?
I was thinking about, hey, Al, could you come help me with this?
Al will float back, just wondering what's gotten into you two. What do you want?
Ralph can help us find the hag.
Also, Mia, side thing too. You got, Batsy said you have an awesome shirt.
Oh, thanks.
So, he looks at you. Okay, and what do you want to do with that? How are you going to get him out?
I'm sorry, what was it? Is there a way I can let it out?
Yes, there's a padlock on the door, and the key is hanging only 3 feet away.
Don't open it.
So, out of his...
Can I go get the key?
Yes, it's 3 feet outside of the cage. It's out of his reach, so he can't let himself
So
out.
I go get the key, and I look him up like this. Get this. I hit the key in the padlock, unlock it.
Oh, God. TPK time.
The padlock pings away. The door swings open. And Ralph, as you call him, stands up. And stands up taller than you thought a human of his size could. Seems to get taller, shaggier, hairier, and his face seems to get longer.
Hey, guys, it's a werefox.
Standing in front of you is an 8-foot-tall werewolf.
Son of a bitch.
And just from the look on his face, he seems rabid.
Oh, God. God.
Rabidly angry. Everyone roll for initiative.
Whoop. Bye, dice.
It seemed too coincidental.
I knew it. I knew it. And if you'd said it, I would have been like, don't open it. 15.
14.
What'd you get, Zilva?
15.
Okay. So, Lilia, you're the first one to act. Now, he hasn't made any aggressive moves. He's just an 8-foot-tall, really crazy werewolf.
I mean, hey guys, you've hung out with were people before, apparently.
Yeah, he offered to help you.
And we're gonna totally trust him on that. Totally.
Okay? So, I'm sitting and I pull at him with my finger, and I'm gonna cast True Strike, but I'm gonna try and be, like, surreptitious about it, like keep it on the ground roll, but I'm cast True Strike just in case he attacks.
I want you to make a sleight of...
Come on.
16!
Whoop, whoop.
So, he doesn't notice at all, and he's just looking straight at you. The next one, and he just looks at the werewolf and goes, "Okay, now show us where they are." I mean, that's why we let you out. Adria, sorry, Zilbert, you're next, and you hear Al go, "That's why we let you out."
Silver just... and she'll just... head in hand. God damn it, Lilia. And she will hold her action until whomever they let out does something, and she is ready to launch a spell if something happens.
Okay. Adria, you're at the end of this doorway, and you see them let out this person who's now become a werewolf. What do you do?
And why did we let him out?
Because Lilia has no clue of how to play smart.
He said he could lead you to the hag.
As in he's gonna kill us, probably.
No, Adria said that. Can she kill him?
Cure him? I don't think... No, you wouldn't be able to cure the werewolf of lycanthropy, at least not at your level.
I was about to say, I mean... Heal. Oh, heal. Like, heal him?
No, heal.
Here.
Like,
okay.
Heal him.
Yes, no, you can hear everything that's being said. You're only 40 feet away. So what would you like to do? Nothing is a perfectly valid option.
Hold action. Don't do anything until it hurts us.
He's going to walk to stand next to Lilia and hold action in case he...
Okay, what's your held action? In case he does something, what are you going to do?
Probably throw a dagger at him.
Okay. So, on the werewolf's turn, surprise of surprises, miracle of miracles, he will attack.
I fucking did it!
As you are the one who brought him out, Lilia, he will attack you.
Can I use my reaction?
To do what?
To use colored words.
Yeah, you will. Now, do you want to make it so his attack? What can you use that against?
I can use that against an attack roll, ability check, and damage roll.
Okay. Are you going to use it against an attack roll or against the damage roll if he hits?
Attack roll.
Okay. So his first attack is going to be claw. He has advantage. He needed that. That was a 13 plus. So that was a 19 to hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna. So that's -4. So 15.
Would that hit your armor class?
Nope.
Okay, his second attack will be another claw attack. Yep, that is going to hit with a 24. 2d4 damage.
So do I get healed?
So that's 4, 5, 6, 9 points of slashing damage.
Shit, do I get healed at all during a short rest?
During the short rest, you can use any number of hit dice, roll them, and regain that much health.
Did you forget to do this, me? Did you forget to do this, Cat?
Okay, I got some of my hit dice.
So, do that right now.
Okay, hit dice. How many hit dice do I have?
You should have
You're
6.
level 6. You have 6 hit dice.
You should have 68s, I think, because you're a bard. I don't remember what hit dice bards get, and I almost went to go to my computer to type it in, and I'm like, can't use it. That's right. Actually, speaking of that, I'm going to disconnect my mouse, because... Oh, yep, D8. 1d8. You get 1d8 for 68s.
So you can roll up to 6 d8s and regain that much hit.
Plus your con.
Plus your constitution score. Bonus.
God, if it was plus constitution score, that'd be insane.
4, 8, 12, 19, 12.
How much HP did you have?
I had 25.
And how much did you just recover?
21.
Puts you up to 46.
Yep.
Or less if your max hit points is less.
My max is 25, so... Okay?
So you're fully healed. You take...
Back.
So you were up to max hit points and you take 9 slashing.
Damn it.
His third attack will hit you as well with a 23 for 4, 7, 9 points of damage again. And I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. I wonder, guys, what your reaction would be if the werefox got bit by a werewolf. What would happen?
15? I have plus 2 to my con. 15.
17?
17, I'm sorry.
17, you are not cursed with lycanthropy.
You will not be eating any babies today.
This turn. It's now your turn, Lilia.
Oh, wait, we have saved actions.
Saved actions. Zilvra, you cannot see what's going on as no one is moving there and you're not looking down the hallway.
I'm assuming Lilia would have made a noise when she got clawed and bit.
God fucking damn it! You just said God fucking damn it!
However, Adria, you have a chance as you're right next to it to attack it. So you said you were throwing a dagger?
Yeah.
Make your attack roll at advantage.
16.
16. That is going to hit. Roll for damage.
Two.
It takes 1 point. Did you add your strength or dexterity modifier, whichever?
No.
Add those.
Both.
Or add whichever one's higher. Either strength or dexterity.
4.
4. It takes 2 points of damage as you throw a regular dagger at it. So, new round has started.
What about Al?
Al didn't have a held action because, like Lilia, he kind of believed this thing was going to help them. Lilia, it's your turn. You got bit.
I cast True Strike last turn, and it did attack me, so I have advantage when I hit it with my rapier.
Okay.
Am I the only one with a magical weapon here?
No. Adrian has a weapon, so does Al. Lilia is the only one without a magical weapon.
But, guess what?
Is that a 20 as the natural?
I heard you critted.
Yep.
So roll 1d8, then add your stat modifier plus 8. So the way I'm doing it, rather than having you roll 2d8 and get 2 1s, you're going to roll 1d8, and the second d8 will be max damage.
Okay.
I like that way.
That way it shows that a crit is actually a critical. It's doing a lot of damage.
Would my sneak attack still crit that way too?
No.
With your sneak attacks, whichever damage is doubled, which is just the weapon damage. Which is just
sneak attack is also doubled with that. All damage source from that attack is doubled. At least that's what I played with.
Wait on that, Chandra, till it comes to it. 17 points of damage from a non-magical weapon will be 8 points of damage.
God damn it.
Okay, you stab him, and your rapier just kind of bends as it goes in.
Who got my rapier?
Rapier's
It doesn't bend as in it's damaged. It flexes like a rapier does.
when you stab someone.
Yeah, stab, and rather than just sinking in like it does to normal flesh and blood, it's like you stabbed a wall and it's bending because of that. The next one to go is going to be Al. He realizes this thing attacks him, is attacking Lilia, and he's really upset because he thought this thing was going to help them. So, entering into a berserker rage, he starts chomping away at this thing. So, all attacks have advantage. That is going to hit for 4, 9 points of piercing, for 6 radiant, and 5 acid, 20 total.
Damn, Al.
And he gets a second attack.
Barbarians. They carry the entire party.
Yes.
Thank you,
This one being only a skull can do that. That's another 9 piercing, plus 5, plus 1, 6, 15 more damage. As he just starts ripping into this like a little terrier. The werewolf howls in pain as this floating skull just starts shredding it. The next one to go will be Silvra.
I can see this happening. I can hear this happening.
You can hear this happening, you still can't see it.
How can I not see it? It's 40 feet away.
You're not at the doorway itself.
Then I'll move to the doorway.
The room is like this. They're in this one. You're down here.
Alright, I'll move to the doorway then.
Yeah, now you can see what's going on.
And then I'll cast Firebolt.
Ah, okay. Bolt, not ball.
No, I do not have that yet.
Fireball! Oh, I just killed my party.
Hey, I think I do have Careful Spell. No, I don't actually have Careful Spell, that's right. I have more fun things than that.
So, make your attack roll. It's got advantage, by the way.
Alright, so 15, that'd be 22, and the other one, 19, 21, 22, sorry, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is my lowest.
Okay, that hits. Roll for damage.
Alright, get to use my 2d10s. There's my other d10. There it is. 9 points of damage.
Nine more points of fire damage.
And then, as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Lilia.
Thank you.
That is a... I think that's a... what's it called? That's a 6 points of healing for you, because I rolled minimum damage. Sad face.
Well, that'll let her weather one more attack, probably.
I'm helping.
Adria, you just saw your dagger kind of bounce off it, and Lilia's rapier bend as she stabbed it. Al and Zilbra, using their magical weapon, seem to be the only ones who really caused any discomfort to the werewolf. Even though Lilia stabbed it right in the jugular. So what are you going to do?
Seeing as the dagger didn't seem very effective, she will pull out her ghost blade and try to stab him.
Okay, attack with advantage.
16.
16, was that the highest? Okay, that's going to hit. Roll for the damage. And remember, rather than adding your strength, you're adding your wisdom modifier to this weapon.
For the force damage and 6 psychic.
Okay, so 4 force and 6 psychic. Okay, it will take all 10 of that damage. The next one to go is the wolf itself. Turning away from Lilia, since she's just a minor inconvenience, he turns towards the floating skull. No! Surprise beads on his face as he swipes and savagely tries to...
I mean, Hal's the best one to get attacked out of all of us. He has resistance to this.
Yes, he is resistant to damage.
Also, I don't think you can turn a skull into a werewolf.
He's not a construct, nor is he technically fully undead.
But there's nothing to bite, really.
So the claws, that is 7, 10, 12, so 6 damage to Al from the first claw. That is a critical on his second attack.
God damn it.
So that is 3, 4, 12, 17, 8 damage. And his bite. That is going to be 12 plus 6, 18. That will hit for 5, 8, 4 points of damage. And Al, what is that saving throw? You are proficient. 3, 6, 12. So he gets a 12 for his resisting lycanthropy. Lilia, it's your turn. Al looks to have been slashed and gnawed a bit, but does not look too much worse for the wear.
The dog wants a bone.
And this one's biting back.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this sucker.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's plus 8 to hit, so 23 and 22.
That hits. Roll for... Oh, both attacks have advantage, by the way.
Oh!
So roll them again. If you don't get 20s, that's fine. They all still hit.
Yeah, I didn't get 20.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Okay, so for the first one, I'll use a D8. I should use a D10.
Oh, we lost Penny.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Because I just noticed because my Discord just went all... Because the thing just went all weird. Alright.
Okay, so that's 8 for the first attack,
She said we're all robotic and she'll be right back.
and 6 for the second.
There she is.
That brings him down to exact 0. Your 2 Eldritch Blasts from point range slam into the werewolf's chest, gouging huge holes, and he falls to the ground dead.
Sucker!
Now that he's dead, you get a closer look at the body, and you see that there are cuts, scars, sutures all over it. It looks as if they experimented on this werewolf a lot.
Oh, joy.
Rip.
So, what do you guys do now? The werewolf's dead.
Get the fuck out of this room.
Silver will give you a death glare, by the way, when you make it out of the room.
So you make it out of the room, and Al pulls out from it. Do you close the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you close the door, and you guys are currently standing in front of door 7.
I had a question from earlier. Actually, would I have known about the charisma save, or would it just have been like my character just randomly saving it? Would I have noticed something weird with that?
Wouldn't have noticed anything weird with it.
She'll check out another mirror though, because now the door is closed, she'll check it out in another one. She'll check out the one they just went through. They just closed.
Okay. The one that's just closed. You look at that mirror, it's just a mirror.
Alright, she'll kind of sigh a little and go, well, I guess we know now not to let out weird people. I figured you'd know that by now.
I totally lost Penny again.
Yeah, I think she's having some tech issues. Oh, she's back.
Discord on the phone isn't the best. Oh,
no.
Make it froggy.
Alright, so, Silver will kind of look to you guys and go, well, that's one path down, and she'll bend, kind of, is the ground like dirt, or is it like stone?
It's stone.
Okay, she'll pull out, let's see what items I have now. She'll look to one of you guys. Can you use a dagger and carve something into the floor so we know that's the wrong path?
Sure.
Alright, we're just waiting on the DM.
Okay, so you mark the floor, then it's that path. What are you going to do next?
go check out another door, I guess.
Which
Okay,
one?
there you guys.
Do you want? Silver will say, do you want to try the one directly across from it? Might as well. What's the harm at this point?
Sure.
And
The
she'll
one
volunteer to go in first.
So the one directly across from 7?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door directly across from number 7, and you see a hallway that goes straight for about 40 feet, and then it curves slightly to the right.
Silver will look to you guys and go, should I go in? Should I check it out?
Yeah.
Alright, Silver will draw out her dagger and slowly walk forwards into there.
Okay. After 40 feet, you see it does turn to the right, and it can at about a 45-degree angle. And as you continue onwards, you come to a fork in the road. You're on one of the forks. As you look out, you notice the outside of the Feywilds, peering from a cave entrance.
And the path is still behind me, like what I came through?
Yes.
Silver...
As you start going a little farther, you notice that there are some giant spiders, as well as a few ettercaps outside of the cave. They look to be the same exact ones that you saw earlier.
And so this is more or less like the path we came to get to there?
That's what it looks like to you. This is the initial path. And you went through door 3 this time.
Alright, so Silver will kind of make her way back to the bend and kind of step out and kind of mention to them, like say to them, like, hey guys, this leads outside.
It's the way you came.
Sorry, well, this leads outside. This is the way we came from. So
Those of you in the room, you look around and notice that's not the door you entered from, but that appears to be the path that you entered from.
Oh, this is a mind fuck.
she'll be like, I feel like from the description of the plaque, we shouldn't all go through this door, right? So she'll walk her way over back to the door and say, who's willing to stay out there while we try to find the other doors? And then she'll look to you, Lilia, and say, maybe you should step out there because you seem to have the most issues against that werewolf.
Fine. Okay.
All right, so Silver will head back into the room and let Lilia leave.
Okay. So, Lilia, you're standing out on the path. Silver, you're back in the room. Do you
Yes.
close the door, Silver?
She'll wait till Lilia is like at the end of the hallway before doing this. Before
Okay.
shutting it.
Okay. You shut the door. Okay. So you shut the door. You're currently at door 3. Which door do you open?
Silver will look to Adria and go, you want to make a choice this time? And then also she'll make a mark in front of the mirror she'll put like a check mark there with her dagger.
Okay.
The poor dagger.
So, who's going to choose which door?
Silver's leaving it to Adria this time.
Just gonna look around. Go up to door 5.
Okay, you're going to go up to door 5. Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
You're good at these.
Why would you do this?
No,
Charisma saving throw.
Adria
I know,
has
no.
a -1 charisma.
That was the joke. I was joking about that one. Silvera and Lilia are really good at this. Oh god.
Al's even better.
Oh god. What is it?
What'd you roll?
Please be over 18.
2?
Okay.
No! I said make the
So it's a
saving
1.
throw.
It's a 1. Zilvra, you and Al see before you Adria just disappear. She gets, you see her image for a moment in the mirror, and she is gone.
I hate this. Lilia! Oh god!
I was saying Lilia has zero clue about this.
Yeah.
Silver will then run up to the mirror.
As you look in the mirror, make me a charisma saving throw.
I, however, am decent at these, so... Oh god, get out of there. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You are standing in front of the mirror, looking into the mirror.
God damn it.
What do you do?
No!
She will open the... So that was number 5?
Yes.
She'll open number... She'll open number 7, actually.
Okay. You open number 7, and you see Lilia just standing there going, what?
What?
Silvera has a moment of like...
Where's Adria?
She got... She looks at you and goes, she looked into a mirror and then disappeared. Magic or something like that.
Lilia, make me a knowledge arcana check.
Hold on, how come I didn't get this option? I watched it. I have a +2. I am a sorceress. Excuse you.
You're not you're not, 1, you're not professionally trained. 2, you're...
Sorry, you lagged out there. I cannot hear you at all, George.
Right now, your character is too befuddled by what happened. Think straight.
My werefox mind.
19.
Hey.
What'd you get?
19.
19. You've heard tale of these. It's something like a mirror of life stealing.
Oh, god damn it.
A mirror what?
Of life stealing. What it does is it takes a person who looks into it and sucks them in. And as long as they're in there, they're trapped in a timeless, basically everythingless area where it's just gray fog and mist as far as they can see, no matter where they go. They never age, never hunger, never thirst. Time seems to stretch on for eternity.
Oh, god damn it.
Do I have any idea how to get people out of a mirror of life stealing?
Well, you can either know the command word to it, which right now you have no clue what the command word may be. You can at least call on her name so that she appears in there, because you know that the only people who get trapped are those who see their own reflection in it. So if you call her up, you will still be able to talk to her, but you won't be seeing your own reflection. Other than that, the only thing you can think to do is break it. That may work. Well, with your 19, you're pretty sure that'll work.
All right. So you convey this to Zilvera.
Yeah.
Zilvera will turn around and immediately throw her dagger at the mirror.
Wait!
Okay, make an attack roll.
That is a 17.
17.
17, yep.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Do I get... Hold on. Is this a sneak attack?
No, this is not a sneak attack. It's not how advanced.
Yeah.
You don't have advantage, nor does it have a discernible anatomy.
All right, so that is a 11 damage.
11 damage. That's enough. It shatters.
You better be right about this, Lilia.
Ooh.
Oh, God. I don't like this.
I don't like this.
So, Adria, you appear in a hallway that's 40 feet long. At one end of the hallway is a cage, or cage bars.
So Silver, seeing her handiwork now,
You see that the mirror shattered, and behind it just appears to be another mirror. However, this one, you notice, doesn't appear to be the same. It looks the same as all the rest, but you don't get this weird feeling from it when you now look at it.
would you even look at the mirror is the next question.
I won't check it.
Well,
You're not there.
You threw your dagger at it, it shattered, and there was another mirror behind it, and you're just looking at it. But now you realize there's no magic. So it's just a regular mirror under it. The room looks the same as it was. Just shards of glass. Adria.
Go ahead.
Adria. You're in this hallway. What do you do?
I think she's disappeared on us again. Silver will then, while we're waiting for her to return, Silver will collect her dagger again. Actually, she will call it to her.
Okay. Lilia, are you going back into the room, or are you going to stay in the hallway?
Do I need to come in there?
Silver will shake her head and say, "No, I'm actually going to give you Al."
What?
Al, go stay with Lilia.
Why?
Because we need to get out of here. We found the one of the ways out, we think. It's better that we just try to drive. If we go through this again, and she'll say, I probably can fight these guys fairly easily, and also, I'm pretty sure I can figure this out.
Yeah, I'm not splitting the party like that.
She'll go, well...
Last time you did something on your own, you die.
She'll just kind of...
Lilia come back in.
Oh, God damn
Lilia
it.
comes back in.
We're never going to get out of here. So we'll just say, fine then, we'll just die here together then.
So, Adria, you're in a hallway that's 40 feet long, and on one end of it appears to be, facing you, is what appears to be cage bars. However, you notice there's no werewolf body, and this cage is still closed.
Don't open it.
There is a padlock on it. However, you don't see a key anywhere in this hallway.
Don't open it.
What do you wish to do?
The cage is the only thing she sees, so she's going to walk over to it.
So you're going to walk over to it?
See if she can see anything in it or...
Okay. When you head over, you notice that inside this one, there's a figure as well. And this figure very well thought, but no. So the figure inside appears to be an elf in body, at least in face, but the body appears to be much thinner and shorter. And you notice a pair of what almost looks like broken wings on the back. What do you do? You can attempt. You haven't looked behind you yet.
Sorry, I didn't hear any.
So,
But
did you hear the description of the character?
that
It has a very elf-like face, but it's a very thin body and very small, with broken wings on the back. These wings appear to be very see-through, almost like butterfly wings. You also have not looked behind you.
He really wants you to look behind you. This is how you die.
Behind you.
The killer's behind you. I can see George trying not to smile.
Hold on, let her speak. I can't hear her.
It's because she's lagging really badly.
Yeah.
So what did you say, Penny? Penny, what did you say?
you look behind her then.
Okay, you notice that at the end of the hallway, there's a door, just like the one that you opened to enter into this room of mirrors in the first place.
Look behind her.
She's really lagged out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what happens when you use Discord for video on your phone.
But yeah. So Lilia's now back in the room, Lilia's back in the room now.
Yes, Lilia, Zilvra, and Al are all in the...
We're never gonna get out of here. Zilvra will actually. So you said behind the mirror I broke is another mirror.
Yes.
I'll
However, this one is...
Oh, this one seems normal.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to it and scratch an X into it.
You scratch an X into it.
All right. And then Zilvra will look at Lilia and go, "Do you want to close that door and see what happens?" Actually, and then she'll move to the door in the open one and scratch an X into it as well.
That one had already closed as Lilia entered the room.
Oh, it auto closed?
Yep.
Huh. She will. She won't scratch an X into it if it's closed on its own. All right. And did anything weird happen? So it closed after I wrote the X in?
No, as Lilia entered the room, it closed behind her.
Okay. So no, more or less, I was saying is like did I do the X before or after the door closed onto the one I broke?
You can still scratch onto the one you broke.
I don't want to do it if the door was closed by the time I went to go scratch the X.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 19.
19. So you scratch it just before the door.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Does anything weird happen with that X when the door closes?
Nope, it's still in the same exact spot.
All right, I think Penny's back now.
Yep, back to Adria. So when you look behind you, it's the same exact door that you entered into. That just appears to be on the back of all doors. Just a door.
Open.
You are now doing the exact same thing.
There's the door to what looks like the room that everyone's in with the mirrors, and the cage that has the elvish sprites.
Can I tell if the elvish sprite is still alive?
Oh yeah, the elvish sprite is still alive. They haven't looked up, but you can tell from the way that their shoulders are moving and that it's sitting up with its knees to its chest that it's alive. You don't know what condition it's in. Doesn't look to be in a good condition, but it's alive.
I cast good berries before we came in here. And can I like try and toss one into the...
Okay, you throw one into the cage. Make me a persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Aw. That's just mean. She has enough disadvantage just being Adria.
Well,
Oh, she's frozen again. Oh, she's back? Can't tell. It's hard to tell with this.
Yep. So, what'd you get?
Penny?
Perception check?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
George?
Yes, persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay. Come on!
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Write it in the chat if you can hear us still, just because you're really, really lagging out.
yeah.
Oh,
No!
Oh, why?
Okay.
one.
Okay, there you are.
Yep, you rolled a 1. So the person there does not move at all.
No!
You're evil, George. I hate you.
The person does not move at all. They don't even seem to acknowledge the good berry exists.
It's a good berry, though. Very tasty.
Do you want to try something else or the same thing?
Just keep throwing good berries at it. Hey. Well, hold on. She said something. Hold on, I'm going to restart my phone, see if it helps. All right.
So while we're doing that, we're going back to the main room. What are Lilia, Zilvra, and Al to do?
So Zilvra will just kind of look annoyed that these two are back in there after we'd gotten 2 of them out of there. And just kind of, she'll go back to the door they came out of and open it.
Which would be door number 3.
I'm trying to think. Door number 3 is the one that Adria got captured in, did she not?
No, that was 5.
Okay, so it would have been 3 then.
3. You open up door number 3, and you see a dead werewolf's body on the floor.
All right.
Pathway.
So she'll say, "Hey guys, I found the dead werewolf."
Cool.
You close the door.
Yep.
Okay. Where do you go to next?
I have a question. Again, I'm going to ask this again. Nothing strange happens with the X? No?
Nope, nothing strange happens in the room.
She'll reopen that door.
So you reopen door
Yes.
number 3. Which would be... Let me just get my map back out because I'm kind of... This is still a little confusing with this one. 3. You open it up, and it's a very long passage. And you can tell that it gently curves off to the left.
So the way that we used to get out then.
Nope, it's different. The other one, rather than having going straight than having a 45, this one is just a constant slow curve. It's a new hallway.
Silvera will look to Adria, or look to Lily and go, "Should I go down it too? See what's up?"
Sure.
All right, she'll start walking down it.
So you walk down, and it continues to curve and curve and curve, until finally you see a door in front of you. It's that same nondescript door, with the same nondescript handle.
She'll push it open.
It's stuck shut.
Shit.
Silver will kick it. Just frustrated.
Make a strength check.
I'm good at these. That is a 16.
16. So you know what? You kick it, the door goes open. Lilia, you see door number, because that was door 3 she answered, you see door 1 burst open, and Zilvra walks out of it.
No, I'm there.
Silver's like, I'm tired of this game.
The doors close behind you.
I have a question, actually. What's the plaque attached? Is the plaque just attached to the floor?
Yes. Or no, it's the whole thing is that it's embedded in the floor.
Is there any way to get it up?
You can attempt to dig it up.
Silver will say, Lilia, do you have an extra dagger with you? That won't.
I have.
Not a stone one.
Al can start chewing at it since his teeth are technically acidic.
Go for it, Al. Please. That'll probably work better than us damaging our weapons.
He starts chewing at it. So, Adria, now that you've tossed the good berry, and the elven-looking berry person doesn't seem to have responded to it, what would you like to do?
Open the door.
You're not here. You can't tell her what to do.
Damn it!
But you can feel the strange urge.
Suddenly, I'm navigating pigeons. Somewhere there.
So, what is Adria doing?
Please.
Hey, we didn't quite hear you.
He's gonna try to talk.
Okay, you're going to try and talk to him. What are you going to say?
Oh, she's gone. Goddamn technical issues.
Should we just have her in voice chat?
Yeah, I say, we can just tell her to just go straight voice chat, and that'll probably at least make things a little easier on her.
Yeah.
Penny, can you hear us? Just do voice chat, don't do video.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes video. Oh, I've got a message. Penny, just go just go audio for now, no video.
Yeah.
Help.
Just to take the strain off your phone. Alright. Hopefully that'll work better.
So, what do you say to this figure who's not responding at all to the good berry?
Okay. Do the hags have you poisoned you?
Make me a persuasion check, but regular one this time. No disadvantage or advantage.
Yeah, can I be cruel to her this time?
11.
Why do you taunt me like this?
I'm not trying to talk. I'm trying to help.
The figure shakes its head and turns its back to you.
We're trying to find
You can see that the wings, there appear to be a total of 4 wings. 2 smaller lower ones, 2 larger upper ones, and all 4 of them seem to have breaks in them.
Oh.
We're trying to find the hags, and once we do that, I'm sure we can set you free.
They do not reply.
What happened to you?
No reply, other than, you should know.
Why would I know? I just got here.
Huh. Just huddles closer, holding their legs in tighter.
Just want to help.
No reply. What's Adria going to do now?
Does the cage block the hallway, or can she go around it to try and
No, the cage is basically a door in the. It's not that it's just a small cage in the hallway. It's a cage door that's built to the end of the hallway, leading to a cell.
She can't go around it?
There's
No,
only one way to go.
it's the end of the hallway. There's a door behind you.
I know, she just wanted to get, try to go face with the thing because he's turning his back to him. But to him.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh, she's just trying to get to, go around it so she can be face to face with her.
No, there's no way around it. It's like a prison cell.
Yeah.
The cell door is filling the entire hallway, and it's about a 10 by 10 room that he's stuck in at the end of the hallway. So there's no way around, as just stonework around you.
Okay.
The only thing you can attempt to do is either bust open the cage or just head the other way. Or try something else.
She doesn't want to open the cage because of the werewolf. Kind of dumb.
There's only one thing else, the other thing you can open.
And since it's not talking to her anymore, it's gonna put the other two good berry sheets and put them in with we're gonna get you out of here. I just have to find my friend.
Promises you can't keep.
There's absolutely no reply.
I'm sorry for what happened. And then she'll make her way to the door.
Okay. Do you open the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see door number 6 open, and Adria walks through it.
Hey!
Adria, do you let the door close behind you?
No.
Okay, so you hold the door open. You don't have to make a strength check. The force is light enough that you can easily hold it up. Even Zilbra could easily hold it open.
Shots fired.
Zilver will ask her, are you okay?
She's just kind of glancing back in at the door and just look at her. Yeah, but there was another cage.
Do you want me to check it out?
I don't know.
Hold up! I check it out. And not opening more cages.
Silver goes, I don't trust you. I'm gonna go check it out. She'll walk into the room. You let out a werewolf last time. I don't trust you with this. She'll walk into the room and then up to the cage.
What are we walking to?
Okay, so all of you head in.
Silver's like, please keep the door open. I don't want us getting trapped.
Keep the door open.
Al jams one of the teeth he has under it. One of the dragon fangs.
Cool.
Follow.
So you all head in, and once again, you get to the cage. While there is a large padlock on it, there seems to be no key hanging anywhere in the area. And there is a small figure facing away from you with 4 broken wings.
Does anything look strange about, aside from the wings, is there anything strange about this person that I could tell?
Not from this angle. The wing is kind of... Although they do look fairly emaciated. But you're not sure whether it's the species or if just because they've been maltreated.
Silver will say, "Hey, are you okay?"
The new voice to torment me isn't going to change.
She's like, "I'm definitely not here to torment you. We're kind of stuck in here too."
Make a persuasion.
She's coming back to anyway.
That is a 15, 18, 19, 24.
Yes. Of course. You'd be stuck in here too. You're in my head. Why else would you be? Why would something like that be able to get free? Why would I ever think that I could ever get free? Even in my delusions.
Zilro will kind of move closer to the bars and go, "Can you come over to the bars?"
They just start rocking back and forth. They don't...
Can I reach into the cage?
Yes, you can.
Can I touch them?
No, they're way too far away. It's not a cage as in it's a small 5x5 thing. Cage bars are in front of you. It's a prison cell. So while you can reach in, there's still plenty of room for them to be out of your reach.
Okay, she'll I don't have thieves' tools, unfortunately. But I could still probably try and pick the lock. Couldn't I without thieves' tools?
Yes, you can. I'll give you disadvantage.
Alright, she'll try to do that. So it's sleight of hand?
Yes, sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Alright, that's a 21. That is a 15.
15. You do hear the padlock ping open.
This time it's my fault.
As your magical dagger severs some of the stuff inside of it.
Yes, and Silver say, "This time it's my fault if it's a were person."
So the padlock falls off, and you can now open the cage.
Silver will open the cage. Ready for, like, she has her dagger in her hand, and she's ready if they go to attack her.
Well, the house is ready.
Said, and she'll go, "The door's open. Don't attack us, please."
The figure sits absolutely still, stops even.
Can I insight this to see if they're if there's like a change in their demeanor kind of thing?
Okay, roll an insight check.
That is a 19.
This person has been utterly broken. Their spirit is just utterly broken.
Oh no.
Silver will step into the cage.
Okay.
And
there's no...
The door closes behind them. The cage locks again. Now you're both trapped.
Do not give George ideas. I will kill you.
Nothing happens.
She'll go over and gently tap them on the shoulder. Actually, I have a question for you, George. Would mending fix their wings at all?
No.
Damn.
That is only for inanimate stuff. It will not fix it will not fix a living being's tissue.
Damn.
The moment you touch them on the shoulder, they flinch away and try to scrabble away from you.
She says, I'm not here to hurt you. We're trying to get you free.
They just shake their head.
She'll sigh. And does she notice the good berry on the ground?
Yes.
She'll sigh and then pick the good berry up and she'll kind of sit it like nearby them and say, well, I'll leave the door unlocked and you have this here. If you want to come out, just push on the door and she'll step out of the thing. She'll take the padlock off of the door and put it into her into her pocket.
Okay.
And then she'll look to the other goes, okay, we should leave then. Leave this room.
So you guys head out of door 6 and come back into the main room. Unless anyone else wants to try and do anything while you're in.
I don't think Zilver wants to do anything else. She's just kind of looking a little sad now.
Let's get try talking to them.
You just see Zilver just leave them alone. They want to be left alone. Like, just leave them. They don't want to. They are in no suitable condition to be bothered right now. Just let them be. And she'll just, you know what? She'll grab. If Lilia goes to go talk to them, she'll grab her by the collar and drag her out.
Lily's not going to go with Silver.
Opposed strength checks.
Oh no.
Strength athletics checks.
20.
Bullshit, no way!
Did you roll a 20?
I got a 17.
So Lily is dragged from the room more because she doesn't truly feel that talking to this person will help, at least at this time. More than
just slap Zilver. Well, that was gonna slap Zilver.
make an attack roll.
George just looks so happy with us right now.
13?
That does not hit me.
So your slap connects across her face, but it's more of just a slap than one that actually hurts.
As in, Zilver will then kind of... So how Zilver will kind of dump her on the floor and then shut the door.
Okay.
Lilia will go open door 6.
Lilia opens door 6. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. You see a passageway that has a long, slow curve to the right.
Right?
That's the...
Yes, to the right.
The guy told us it changes.
And I say, and Zilver's been through that way. She remembers. If you mention that, she will say, "I've walked. That's when I came through the one door."
I thought that one went left.
Did it, George?
It curved all the way around.
Yeah, I say, did mine curve right though? Right, like the where?
No, yours curved to the left.
Oh, okay. So no, then she wouldn't have done that then. She'll say, "You want to go through it then?"
Sure, Lilia will go check it out.
You walk down, and the pathway slowly curves to the right in a very long circle-like motion that brings you back to a door that's very nondescript, with a very nondescript handle.
And Zilver will... I was going to say, hold on. I'm rolling for something right now. Zilver will slam the door behind her. She is pissed off at you now. You tried slapping her.
Well, that opens the door.
Okay, hold on. Lilia opens door. I just have to sync everything up. Lilia, you come out of door 4.
Do you know what? At this point, Zilver just starts smashing the mirrors. Like, she's truly pissed off at this thing. She just starts smashing the mirrors.
I'll close door 4 and then open it back up.
Okay, you smash the mirrors, so you close door 4.
And then she just smashes. She takes her dagger to all of them.
Okay.
Can you not?
Lilia, you reopen door 4. And you see a passageway. This one looks slightly different than all the rest. Rather than being laid stone along it like a pathway, this appears to be a natural cavern. And it goes forward for about 50, 60 feet before curving downwards and to the right.
Oh! This is new.
I'm actually amazed you guys have only been...
Sorry, what was that?
I'm amazed you guys have been opening basically the same...
I know, right? Well, here, hedge the bets, right? Odds are, eventually it's gonna come right.
So...
Look back at the islands and but well, this is new.
Go through it then.
Creeping.
So, yes, the new passageway is just... It's not laid stone like all the other ones. This one's just like a natural cavern. And it curves off and downwards to the right.
Okay.
Do you guys head down it?
Well, I will.
Adria, what were you gonna do?
idea was Silver's temper tantrums.
Says the one who slapped Zilvra.
She's the one to drag Laura.
This isn't helping.
So for a note too, I rolled a wisdom save and it was a nat 1. Well, more like to see if she just got pissed off with this whole thing. Also, so how does my by the way, how does me stabbing all the mirrors go?
Oh, you break all of the mirrors and 8 nondescript doors.
Okay. She feels a little better from this.
Laura's just gonna go down that path there, just like...
Does she notice anything down the pathway? And also, we're going to try and keep... I'm assuming Adria's going to try and keep the door open, or...
Yeah.
So, I mean, guys, remember, Al can use one of his teeth to prop the door open.
Yeah.
Because he has a whole bunch with him.
But the plaque also said that we couldn't go through the same door.
What did the plaque... Can you read the plaque out again?
So I didn't actually have it written down, but what it said was that every time you go through a door, you go through a different one.
Oh, okay.
Is what it said.
Zilver will just walk through the door as well. She's done.
Yeah, the whole thing of you can only one of you can go through the door. I don't know where you got that.
It sounded like the second half of what you said was like...
I don't know where they got that.
Alright, Zilver will just walk through.
It said, choose the same door, and who knows where you'll end up.
That
is
so that is where we got, at least, is under the assumption of choose the same door as someone and you'll end up in a weird place.
Yeah. But every time that you guys have opened a door, it's been to a different place.
Yeah, well, in the end, we now maybe figured it out, but Zilver will just go through anyways and just say, let's just go through this. Who cares at this point? I'm done with this.
You've already had multiple doors where multiple people have gone through and nothing
but we
happened the moment you walked through the door.
But I figure it was if the door closes. Like, let's all go through here. Let's see what happens.
So you
That's why
all
she
head
kind of asked
down.
Al to come back.
Hmm?
That's why she asked Al to come back, because seeing if maybe that would think when we were before the werewolf was let out.
So you head down, and after about 2 minutes of walking, very brisk walking, you come across a archway. There's no door, it's just an empty archway, and a very round room on the other side. You also hear what sounds like snoring.
All right. Immediately when we hear the snoring, Silver will go put her finger up to her lips and kind of look to the party and kind of drop into a let's call it a stealthy position.
Okay, everyone make a stealth check.
That is a 19. That is a 28.
That is a 15 for Al.
Wow, Al did decently in his stealth this time. We're proud of you, Al.
He didn't run into anything.
22!
Hey! Now, this is where Adria... 13.
What was that? 13? Okay. So, the bellows-like snoring continues, and as you get closer into the room, you notice that there is this four-armed creature that's sleeping there. Now let me get a good picture of it out.
Ew.
However, rather than being its typical, it's only got 3 arms and it's got 3 legs as well. So rather than being its usual about 6 feet tall and about 5 feet in barrel chest diameter, it's only about 2.5 feet high and about a foot thick.
Do we know what this is? Do any of us know what this is?
You can make a knowledge arcana or knowledge nature check.
All right, I'll do. I mean, either one's the exact same for me. I'll do nature. I got a 9. So.
Everyone else?
I do.
What kind of check is it?
Nature or arcana.
What did you say, Penny?
18.
For which one? Nature or arcana? Okay. And Zilver, what was yours for?
9 for arcana.
Okay. And Lilia?
Arcana.
Okay. So, oh wait, I'll also get to check. Ooh! Non-natural 20 for Arcana for him. So, all three... Zilvra is in the dark about this. However, the three of you remember hearing tales of creatures that look like this, especially one... At first, you're kind of thinking, well, multiple arms, tails, but one where its body basically splits in half from the top as a mouth. That one seems to have caught with you, especially because there are gemstones laying all around it in this room. You remember that this is a Zorn. A Zorn is a creature of the earth plane that eats gemstones. Normally, you know that they're all fairly large, medium-sized creatures. This one, however, seems to be no bigger than well, no bigger than a gnome. And it seems to be in a deep and heavy slumber. Additionally, in the room, you see that there are some low tables, all of them which seem to be covered with gemstones. There's also a book buried under some of them. Not one book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books buried under all of these gems. There appears to be one that looks like a large plastic bead. There's a small sack sitting off to the side, and there's a robe hanging on a peg, and on this robe there are multiple patches. It's very patch-worn.
So Silver saw the gems? Would Silver seen the gems, George?
Yes, you see everything in the room, you just don't know what this thing is.
She'll look to the others to see, like, kind of mouth, is it safe? And motion to the beast.
Well, yeah, he'll, like, take pantomime, she'll put him at the door, and then she'll put the gemstones, and she'll pantomime eating them, like, it eats gemstones. Okay.
So one thing that you all seem to remember is writings from X the Mystic. It's his 6th rule of dungeon survival. Keep a few gems in your pocket. A hungry Zorn is a helpful Zorn.
Silver does not know this.
No, but the rest of you do. So normally, creatures from elemental planes, especially earth and fire, are evil creatures. Zorns, however, are neutral. They just like gemstones, and they like eating them. And as I said, this one appears to be in a very deep sleep. So what do you do?
Silver really likes the look of those gems, so she's going to try and stealth over to them.
Okay, make me another stealth check.
That is a 21.
21, okay. Yep. So when you get over there, you're able to count up. There are 30 hematites that are about this big, so they're fairly large. You find 20 long spindles of andesite, and you find 30 tiger eye stones.
Zilfra will take all of them.
Okay. Do you want to investigate anything else? Now that you've cleared them away, you can see what the 6 books are.
Yeah, she'll take a look at those books and see what they are.
So one of them appears to be a book of fairies. That is, tales that fairies tell their kids about humans.
Yes, I love that book.
Then there also seems to be, and I rolled for this, there's a set of elementary books for mathematics, physics, chemistry, literature, and biology.
Aww. She'll leave the books. She does. She's not above stealing gems. She's definitely above stealing books from a person who's trying to educate themselves.
You said there's a sack, right?
Yes, there's also a sack.
Well, I was gonna go check out the sack.
So you open the sack up, and inside of it, you see there are 6 round, black, shiny pearls and 5 uncut golden topaz.
Careful for the black pearl. There's a curse on it, I hear.
You try and take one out.
Do I sense that there's anything magical about these?
About the gems themselves?
Yes.
Make an Arcana check.
I read the pearl back in high school. I know how that story ends. 16.
16? Nope. There's nothing specifically mad. There's nothing.
All I will take. Two of the pearls and 2 bags.
So as you go to reach in for those, you find that your arm just keeps going in and in. So you finally get to the bottom and you can grab some of them.
That's a haversack.
Nope, it's just a sack. A haversack is a full backpack. This is just a bag.
It looks... Mia just went very fast motion there for a moment.
A bag of holding, it appears.
Oh.
Doesn't Al have a bag of holding too?
No.
I could have sworn we got one.
We got a haversack, but he couldn't carry a haversack,
That's
so
right.
we gave it to Zilver.
Oh yeah,
Silver.
that was a mistake. We do not have that anymore.
Yeah, the haversack got taken away from her when she was killed.
They didn't steal my books though.
Because there were books.
See, that's why. Now Zilver's just kind to people, not stealing their books because someone else didn't steal her books.
So, you now have a bag of holding that has 6 black pearls and 5 golden topazes in it.
Silver will slowly make her way over to her. Kind of go, "Can I use your bag? I don't have one."
Al just looks at you and goes, "If that's a bag of holding, I've already got dibs on it."
She's like, "I don't want it. I just want to dump all of this in there." And she shows all the gems.
So you dump all the gems in it?
She doesn't dump them. She very carefully puts them in there. Trying to be as...
So as you're putting them in, you hear a hiccup sound and some shuffling. And you see behind you that the Zorn has woken up, and its arms are now reaching on top.
Can Zilver sneak over there and put... Which one would I think is the least valuable?
Make me an intelligence check.
15.
15? Probably one of the Andrus spindles.
She'll draw... how many were there of those spindles?
20.
She'll come over with 5 and kind of carefully try to avoiding his reaching tentacle and try to put them onto the table.
Not as much tentacles as, while they don't have bones in them, they're tentacles.
Yeah, she'll just kind of try and drop put them where he's searching. She's gonna be nice.
So it doesn't see you as it's kind of facing the opposite way, but it notices when some of the androcyte falls, gathers it all up, and tosses one of the androcyte's mouth and holds the rest in one of its hands.
Aww.
It quickly feels up there, looks around, and it notices you all.
Zilver will wave.
It throws the androcyte at you as all of its...
Can I react to try and catch this?
You can make a dexterity save to try and not get hit by the...
Can I not try sleight of hand to catch it?
Make the reflex save first.
14.
14. Okay. Yes, you easily dodge that.
Come on, can I make a sleight of hand?
Now you may make sleight of hand.
Yes! I'm good at this! 20, dirty 20, sorry.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay, you're able to catch the androcyte. Now, as you head down, as it just runs away to the back of the room and is both of its eyes wide.
She'll hold the androcyte. Oh, go ahead.
What were you saying?
Trying to talk to it. We're just passing through. We don't want anything from you.
Yes, we.
Holding the bag, she's like, hey, it's okay, just hold her arm out. It's okay.
We're just robbing you. Shh.
It slowly comes forward, and you can see that its mouth, the way that its mouth is moving, is sniffing the. And it slowly heads towards you.
Zilver will hold out the sticks of gems that she caught ever so deftly.
So it moves forward. It sniffs the androcyte, sniffs your hand, and just takes one of the androcyte in its teeth, eats it, and just sits there looking at you all.
Aww. So I don't. Actually, I can't. I'd say if anyone knew about this thing, maybe we can find out what language it speaks.
So most likely, from what everyone knows, that it's probably not native to here, and it probably broke in because it smelled all the gems and gorged itself. That's why it was sleeping so heavily.
Aww. Hey guys! I think we have another pet.
Okay, but what language did it speak?
You'd figure that it comes from the plane of Earth, that it speaks primordial.
Oh, I don't know that.
If it speaks a language at all.
Does it understand thieves can't?
No, it did not take any levels of rogue.
What? They
but
have
understand that thieves can't really do much.
Yeah, I know. I think that's one of the most annoying things about thieves can't is nobody knows it apparently.
Other than
Well, you think cast the languages?
Okay. So, now that you've cast comprehend languages, what are you going to?
She's gonna be like, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It looks at you. Food? Where'd all the food go?
Tell it we cleaned it up.
Okay.
Tell it we
Well,
put it.
take the hammer, take the bag. It's right here. It's okay. It's right here.
You have food. And it takes a few steps closer. It doesn't seem to be asking for the food.
You cut out the end of there.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be asking for food. It's just going. It just wanted to know where the food was.
Okay. So
What do you-
like it's right here.
Yeah, and it just moves closer.
Hold up and say what?
Oh. See, Zilver will kind of look around.
So in the middle of the game.
Zilver will kind of start looking around and kind of checking out any paths in this room.
Sure.
Like, see if there's any more, like, any way out of here aside from the way we came.
There is no way out aside from the way you came in.
Zilver will look to Lily and go, "Can you ask it if it knows where a way out?"
Do you know how to get out of here?
Yes. And it just looks towards the ground and sinks.
God damn it. We can't do that.
After a few moments, it reappears out of the ground. And it starts walking over, sniffing at the robe that's still there. It sniffs at the plastic, and it starts prodding the bead. The bead starts rolling.
Aw, it's so cute.
Oh no, it's a baby!
George's face just fell there.
Oh no!
What? What? I see that look. I see it.
The bead is rolling.
Oh God. Is it a glass bead?
Hold on. I need to get this correct. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh God.
1. Thank you. Al notices that the bead starts rolling, and that something just seems a little off about the plastic bead. The fact that it's not trying to eat it, but it's playing with it. Reflex, dexterity saving throw. 12. I'm going to use his danger sense to say yes to this. His spectral hand shoots out and catches the bead right below the ground. As he pulls it up closer, I want all of you to make Arcana check.
19.
17.
12.
So Al holds this up to you guys and goes, "This is a bead of force.
That could.
If it hit the ground, it would have exploded."
That could have been really bad.
Al just tucks it up inside of his skull.
Oh God. He's gonna blow his head off.
It's already came off.
Zilvra will look to, since Lilia's been the one doing the talking with it, she'll go, I guess it can't tell us how to help us to get out, since it just seems to go into the ground. Do you have any idea where we should go? Because I'm lost at this point.
Lily's like, do you live here? She is in full mom encountering a lost child.
Nope.
You take her, honey. They're gonna find your parents.
No, I have no idea how I got here. I was just hunting for gems. Then I appeared in this place, and there were no gems for a while. This was the first place.
Okay, well, do you want to come with us and we'll help you get out so you can go find more gems?
It shrugs.
Okay.
It seems ready to follow you because you have the only found in a long time.
Also, she'll point to the books and say, can you ask him if these are his? Or theirs, I guess?
Are these yours?
Not food.
Okay.
No.
There's the cloak. You said there's a cloak, right?
Yes.
No.
All right. So Zilver's going to go take a look at the robe.
Okay. So the cloak, at first appears to be very patched up. There are patches everywhere. However, as you get closer, you notice that the robe itself is in very fine condition, and that the patches are all sewn on the outside. And they all appear to be in just different shapes. There's one of them looks like a dagger.
I know this one. I know what this is.
And the other one's just question marks.
Zilvra will grin like a child at Christmas and you grab this thing. Ask if this is theirs.
It looks down at its body and looks up at that. What's that?
Okay, Zilver will grin so, I have a question. Are any of you wearing cloaks? Penny or Adrian or Lilia?
Lilia off the top.
Hold on, George, so I have a question. Would Zilvra know what this is?
Roll an Arcana check.
Because Chandra knows what this is.
Does anyone recognize this?
14.
14, you can roll an Arcana check. Or I'll give you a history check as well as a bard.
Which is higher for me. 18.
18.
For history.
This is a robe of useful.
A robe of what?
Useful
items. It gives you random items.
Ah, nice.
Zilver will offer it to whoever wants it. Because she has her sweet cloak.
Al will ask for it.
Can Al even wear a cloak?
Alvin looks down at the fact that he can't wear a cloak. Especially one without a hood. Wait! This one, it's various shapes and color. Wait. Yes, it's a robe. Robes can have hoods.
Oh yeah, because I put the coat on him.
So, who is taking this? Al is taking this, or are you guys going to take it? Because I feel like Al is not going to make use of this as much as one of the players would. Or as much as one of us two would. Penny? You there?
Yeah.
Would Adria want this?
If no one else wanted it, I think I would.
The issue is, Zilver even say this aloud. She's like, a lot of this, she'll say, a lot of this stuff could be, would be very helpful if one of us could have this. And also, she'll say, you can have you already laid claim to that bag of holding.
True, Al did claim.
So Zilver
claims the bag of holding, so someone else can take it.
Zilver will hand it to Adria.
She would take it.
All right. And then, is there anything else in this room aside from the books? Which...
Nope.
She will take the books now that she knows it's not his. Because they are unclaimed books, and she will take those. She's starting her own library, apparently.
Can I walk over to the wall and kind of like examine it? See if there's openings or something? Just make sure that there isn't another way out of this room.
Okay.
Oh, missed it.
You can make an investigation.
Okay.
As soon as you said the patches, I got so excited because I was looking at this today for one of my other characters. I was waiting.
11.
So what'd you get? An 11?
Yeah.
You don't find anything else in this room. There doesn't seem to be enough.
Oh.
Alright.
Let's head back.
Out, then.
Let's head back. And Zilver just looks annoyed about having to go back. But she'll say, she'll say to Lilia, you can give Al his bag now.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did
Al
promise.
now has the bag with all the gems in it.
And
Wait, did the Zorn come with us?
Yes, as you leave, the Zorn just follows you.
Aww.
It toddles after you on his 3 legs.
Hold on. I say my animal handling is 0, but Silver will try and pet it.
Aw.
You pet it, and it looks at you awkwardly, like, "What are you doing?" But it doesn't try to stop you. It's just like, "What is that?"
She'll smile a little and then keep going.
Okay. So now that you're back in the mirror, the former mirror room, what do you do?
Close the door, just open it again.
Hold on. It's 8 sides,
Wait,
right?
Did it, you
Yes.
said numbers. Did any of us catch the numbers that the beta force, like, did while it was rolling? Or,
Alcott has it.
I know, but, like, did we notice that there was, like, pattern, or was that pattern?
No, it was just a beat of force. There was
Yeah.
no pattern to anything.
That was probably from George just deciding who.
Yeah. George was just deciding who noticed this first.
Yeah.
Yeah, who caught it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Because you did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, so I wasn't.
Okay. Yeah. So that was more or less to tell if Al, me, you, or Lilia caught it. Lilia, are you gonna open the door?
Because it's only open again.
So which door are you going to open? 1 through 8.
The one we just came out of.
I'd say Silver will say we should open 2.
Okay, let's open 2.
Okay. 2. So you open number 2, and you see that it's the open cage that held the fairy-like creature.
All right. Close the door then.
Are they there?
Do they seem to have moved at all? Can we go check?
Yeah.
No, they have not moved.
Just leave.
Oh,
All right.
I want to help.
Close the door.
Laura's like, hey buddy, we're still here. No, don't close the door.
And then Silver will open up door number 4.
You close the door. Okay. You open up 4.
I'm rolling a d8 at this point.
Okay. You close the door, walk over to door 4, open door number 4, and once again, in the distance, you can see the fairy-like creature sitting there.
She sighs and shuts the door again.
We've got to stop being like this.
Now she opens door 6.
Door 6.
Me, I'm literally rolling dice at this point to determine what I open.
You open the door, and you realize this is the pathway that leads down to the treasure.
So the room we just came out of, not the elf
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Laura's got open door number 8.
Yeah, I somehow managed
Okay,
to get
hold on.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, you close door number 6, go to door number 8, and it's once again the treasure room.
All right. Wait. Okay. Do you know what? Silver will open 5.
Okay, hold on. That is going to be the cage room with the elf fairy.
Jesus Christ. Wait. Hold on. No, it's. So it was at 2. It was at 4. Now it's at 5. That's. Oh, I feel like George is loving hearing our. Do you know what? She'll open 6.
Okay, hold on. Uh, 6.
Is it the same one?
No, it's not. I miscounted. This is the one with a slow curve off to the left.
That was the one that... Hold on. Wait. That's the one I went down, and then... Zilver would say, let's go through this door. This is where I left you, Lilia, the last time.
So you all run down it?
Yeah.
We all run
you
down.
You run down this hallway. It slowly, finally curves enough to that you come back to a nondescript door with the same nondescript handle.
That was different from the last time.
Nope.
No,
the one to the left last time brought me to the split paths. The one to the right took us to the same door.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
That's the one where it goes straight, then has a 45 degree.
You know what?
This is a gentle.
Okay. Zilver will say, "Do you want?" Zilver will say, "Do you want to just keep going through doors till we figure this stupid thing out?" Actually, hold on. Yeah, Zay, go ahead.
She's gonna open this door so we go back to the room with all the broken mirrors from Zilver's temperature.
George hates us right now, I think.
Actually, no, I'm loving
it. Opening and closing the door they come out of until they see something different.
Okay, so which door are you opening? 1 through 8.
Which one did we come out of? Is the question she was asking. She would.
Which one did I say you went in?
We went in through which number? I think it was. Wait. Which one did we come out of?
No, I need to know which one you went in. That'll allow me.
6.
Okay, 6.
6. So you came out of door 4.
Okay, she's just gonna be opening and closing the door.
You open door 4. You see a dead werewolf. You close it.
Open it again.
You open it again, and you see the door to the treasure room.
Close it, open it again.
Hold on. You see the door that leads to the elf's chamber, or the elf's prison.
Close it, open it.
Collins, like, you sure you don't want to come out here?
Still no response. However, after you close at that time and open it, this time you find a passageway that's angled downwards, but this time it's paved stones, but all the paved stones are red, with one single golden trickle going straight through them. And it's cutting through stone, so there's just a small little line of gold that'll cut part ways through stones as if it's painted on.
Zilver will walk up and, can she check for traps?
Yes, she may check for traps. Make a investigation check.
Investigation is a plus... No, that's intimidation. +2, so 13.
13. You do not find any traps first 10 feet.
Okay, Zilver, like, let's just go this way?
Okay.
Alright.
Can you see what doing stopping?
Zilver will just start moving and every 10 feet checking for traps.
Okay, so you're going to have to, if every 10 feet you're doing that, you are going to...
Actually, so after about 30 feet in, so the first 10 feet and then 2 more checks after that, and if I don't find traps in those 2, then she'll stop checking for traps.
Okay, so you stop. So make the roll.
That is a powerful 4. And then I'll make it a second roll, right? Or do I stumble upon a trap this time by stepping on it?
Okay.
The next one is a 19.
Okay. You do not find any traps.
All right. So Zilver's like, I guess it's trap free, and then she'll just start walking normally. Like, she's still ready for something to happen, but she's just not bothering to check for traps now.
Okay.
Okay, John.
So, you make it all the way, you continue going downwards, and it's just a straight shot that goes downwards until it takes a 90-degree turn to the left. It stops going downwards, but as it goes on, you see that there's a T intersection. Your hallway continues on straight. However, there's a much larger hallway that goes over to the right, about halfway down. If you continue going straight, you see it then curve. It then turns again to the left.
Silver will look at Adrian and go, can you see which one's been traveled more?
Yeah.
All right, so Penny, can you
make a survival check, Penny?
He's going back onto video. Penny?
Make a survival check, please.
I heard a thump.
26.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. So you can see that basically all paths seem to lead here to this larger hallway. As you look down the hallway, you see that there are two doors, one on the left, one on the right.
Do they look the exact same?
They do, but there's a plaque in the middle of them.
All right, so I guess we'll walk up to that and check out the plaque.
Yeah.
Is it in Sylvan as well?
Nope, this one's in common.
Hey!
Yep.
Man.
If you've gotten this far, this is where the fun begins.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So it reads, left the past behind, right to where you go. Find me through the portals, beyond and away you'll go.
Left the past behind.
Oh, he's typing it for us.
I hate this.
Silver will say, right to where you go. So Silver will say, maybe we go through the left side, left the path behind, right to where you go.
Unless left just takes you back to that room again.
I will break everything if it does. Find me through the portals beyond the way you'll go. So she'll say, do you want to go left or right? And she'll offer to flip the coin if you don't want to make a decision.
I say right.
Adrian. All right, Zil will go. Let's go then. Let's go right. She'll open the door. George, I can't hear you.
Okay.
There we go.
So you go to the right and open the door?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
So what we're going to end right after this. However, I'm going to give you what's happening right here. Yep. As you enter through the right door, you no longer find yourself in this cavern. However, what you do find yourself in appears to be a very large, almost cathedral-like building with how tall the ceiling is, how expansive the actual room is. It reminds you almost of the City of Mirrors, the ballroom that you were in. However, there's no giant fountain in the middle. On one end, there's a large raised dais, with a few large chairs and enough room for a table fit for 20 to be on there, with plenty of room for servers to move around them. That pedestal is about 2 feet higher than the rest of the room. There's a colonnade all around the room, and there are lots of people gathered around. There are some musicians you can hear playing off, but you can't see them. As you look towards the front of the room, there are some very familiar figures. You are all in the center of this room. It's roughly 200 feet by 200 feet. Oh no, this is worse.
Oh God.
No.
Now, all of you, except for Zilvra, will recognize the figure sitting on the throne.
Oh God.
His name begins with B.
Oh.
Bart, the wizard you have been chasing, sitting in one of the smaller thrones on the one to his left is an elf. An older elf, but one that at least one of you knows very well. Adria, you recognize your father sitting there.
What?
To Bart's right, you see there are 2 other elves. However, they look much different than any elves in this room. Their skin is almost as black as pitch.
Oh,
Their hair as white as snow.
Do I recognize these?
Of course you recognize your parents, Zilvra.
I am... Hold on. How far away are they?
They are about 100 feet away from you. You're right.
I cast Firebolt.
Hold on. Hold on. Before that, I have not finished expressing the scene.
Oh, believe me, she is immediately casting it the moment.
This is even before that. Now, there's one more figure you recognize. This is the one who's currently serving food. No, there's one who's currently serving food to Bart and the people at his table. However, this figure, it's only vaguely familiar. You don't recognize the iron collar around the throat, but you do recognize the 2 bat wings and the forearms.
No! No!
You hear laughter coming off from where the music. That laughter, Lilia, has a very familiar ring. Yes, it's not your mother's.
Oh, God.
That is where we're going to end for the night.
No!
Son of a bitch. Say, George, first action of the game next week is going to be firebolting my mom. Just so you know.
Actually, I am very sorry, but we will have to postpone 1 week.
Oh.
At least we won't be able to do it on because the people at the Renaissance Fair, since it's a long weekend, have asked me to run a game for them that Sunday night.
Can we run Friday?
I will see if we can do Friday.
Try to get it as soon as possible so I can put out that we're running on Friday. If you can't, it's all right. We understand.
No. So was the laughter coming from the figure with 4 arms and the tiny bat wings,
No, it was coming from where the music.
It's your dad. All right. I mean, so I'm literally gonna say this. Zilvra will immediately firebolt her mom. She does not give a shit. Granted, her mom might not know what she looks like now, but she has firebolted the shit out of her. I wish Misty Step was longer range because she'd do that. Well, that was an awesome session. I think we did pretty good for our first time.
I'm glad that you all think that it was an awesome.
Next one will not be so fun.
Oh, next one will not be so fun.
Oh, I know.
Nor, and not just because of what you.
Oh,
There's more.
I am sure this. I'm sure there is a lot of you. You broke Mia's brain. You broke Kat's brain.
No, she is.
Well, that's all that we have for tonight. Hopefully, your brain isn't as fractured as this moon is. We'll see you next time.
All right, hey guys, everyone who watched or will watch in the coming time, thanks for showing up. Whoever was in there at any point, thank you. We're gonna try and do this more, so it's been fun. Saying I'll cut the stream now.
Bye.